I spent over 100K by 25 on personal development, and here are my top 11 takeaways. For those who don't know, my name is Caden. I'm the CEO and founder of Coach Hayward. We help high achievers build unstoppable confidence and self-belief by transforming the mind, the body, and getting aligned with the soul. And today I'm going to share with you the top 11 takeaways after investing everything into my personal development and growth. Now, diving into number one. I think you're going to be very surprised by these tips, by the way. Number one is data is everything. Data is everything. You do not want to be a chicken with its head cut off playing the guessing game, wondering why something's working or not working. This goes for finances, money, relationship, everything. You want to make sure you're tracking what's important to you and what you want to improve. Number two is level up. I worked in this group mentorship with a guy who was worth over 100 million, and he had a one-to-one meeting with me for about 15 minutes. And basically all he said was he tore me apart, and he said, you need to level up. And at the moment, I didn't understand exactly what he meant, but I walked on it, and I reviewed it, and I thought about it. And now I realize 2 years later, I have completely leveled up. And this goes for environment, how you present yourself to the world, how you show up daily, how you dress, how you work on yourself, everything. Level up always. Number three, mindset work is essential. It's not just something that you should do. Mindset work, healing yourself, generational trauma, all this stuff. Even the most successful people talk about and deal with. The difference is that they don't back off from it. They face it head on. They want to heal. They want to rise. They want to lead. They want to grow. And you can too. The biggest difference is that most people distract themselves and they go for comfort and they hide away from it. But the winners, they face it head on and they want to grow. And one of the best ways to do so is the inner work and work on your mindset, specifically handling any kind of limiting beliefs or fears and trying to get into alignment with your real self. Now, the next one that we've got is number 4 is successful people are not special. This blew my mind. I went to a in-person event in Hawaii one time. And it blew my mind because what I realized is that the people there was nothing like special, quote unquote. I was always studying people, but what I need to be studying is their systems and their actions. You see, we often think that successful people are special in one way or another, and I think everyone is special in their own unique, amazing way. But the honesty is that there's nothing crazy difference between you and that person that you're watching online that you want to be like. Next, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it stupid simple. Stupid simple. When I look at other successes, when it comes to their health, their body, their lives, businesses, whatever it may be, they keep it simple. All the information is already out there. ChatGPT will teach you everything you basically need to know. Some stuff gets a little more advanced, whatever it may be, but the people who win, they keep it stupid simple and they just stay extremely consistent with it over and over and over and over again. So that's the next one, is keeping it very simple. This is very common with weight loss. We try the shiny object syndrome. We jump from one plan to another. My hormones, the keto diet, all this crap. Keep it stupid simple. Keep it stupid simple. Okay, focus on the 80-20 rule. What are the 20% of actions I can take that produce 80% of the results? My calories, right? My sleep, for my hormones, all these things. Next is you review non-stop. The most successful people that I've ever seen and I've had the pleasure to work with, I've had multiple mentors in my lives that many of you watch on YouTube and online. One thing they do all the time is they reflect non-stop like it's crazy. They're always reflecting. They're always finding patterns. What's working, what's not working anymore. But they wouldn't be able to do that without tracking the data. Okay, like number 1. But they reflect non-stop. This is what I get to do with my clients all the time as well. We often will reflect. How's the year going? How's the quarter going with your health and your fitness journey? How is this process going that you're working on with your mindset, anxiety, whatever it may be? You gotta always reflect. Next is routine is key. So this is all compounding together, but routine is extremely, extremely important. Successful people at any endeavor in life, they know what their day is going to look like, the week is going to look like, and they know what they're working on and what they're focused on. You gotta have some sort of routine in place. It's gonna make everything so much easier for you. Now, next we've got things work out if you make them work out. Success is a decision. You decide, I'm going to make this happen, and you go make it happen. Because like the saying goes, you knock on enough doors, eventually someone's going to open it up. You hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually you're going to get a haircut, which means you keep putting yourself in a successful position, eventually you're going to become successful. You don't give up on your weight loss, you will find a way, because there's only so many times that you can mess up until you finally get it right, or you do whatever you got to do to fix yourself, change yourself to get to where you want to go. But the key here is you don't give up. You never, ever give up. There's no point in giving up to going exactly back to where you don't want to be, to where you're trying to get away from. You figure it out. So success starts with a decision. You decide you're going to win and you go work it out. You go make it happen. You figure it out. There's always, 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 always a way to succeed. And a key tip I'll share with you, if you're super stuck, stop doing the same thing over and over again. Hire someone who's already done it, because they know how to do it. They'll literally just guide you and get you there, because you either pay with one or two things. You pay with money to speed up results, or you're going to pay with time. Money will get you there a lot faster, and you're guaranteed, almost guaranteed, success if you can do the work. Next is environment is beyond important. Beyond important. When I went to these mastery events in person with these other people, it changed my entire outlook on life, who I hang out with, the energy I'm around, and just protecting my energy overall. You gotta be very precise with your environment. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, why keep the snacks around? That's like a smoker trying to lose or trying to stop smoking, but yet they got a pack of cigs right by the keys when they're walking out the door. You're gonna fail. Set yourself up for success, and it starts with setting your environment up for success. Next is a growth mindset. You have to have a growth mindset. The most successful people are students of life. You have to always want to be learning and growing and keep an open mind. Once you have a fixed mind, once you have a set mind where you think everything's right and all those things, you can no longer change your view. You can no longer look for different kind of information to change and transform. So keep an open mind. Next is think outside the box. So the more information that you gather, the more you can change your lens on life. And I truly believe that your perspective on life is everything. It will determine your mental health, your shape, every single thing. Changing your perspective is your personal power as well. So make sure that you look through life in the right lens. Super, super, super important. And then I'm going to give you a bonus one for today as well. And that is that when it comes to fear, the most successful people face everything and rise. Okay? They don't say F everything and run. They face everything and rise. They still feel the same feelings that you feel. The same scared feelings, the same doubt, whatever it may be. But the difference is that they do it anyways. They know that other people have done it, so why can't they? And that is the training for today. That's the biggest top 11, or should I say 12 tips for now that I've learned from working with some of the top mentors in the world, because I'm obsessed with human potential, transformation, and becoming our best selves. If that's you as well, make sure you follow, you subscribe, and like for more. And I'll see you on the next training.